Now, I haven't made nearly enough videos on How Let Loose as I really want to, but it's a first-person shooter that I love, and love for a good reason. It's because it's not all about super sweaty nerddom. No one's slide cancelling and swan diving around the screen. This is a game all about teamwork, strategy, working as a team. As long as your command and all the captains and whatnot are communicating, you can have some fantastic games of massive tug of war. This game is all about the point. This is all about objective, and that's what I really like. And if this is a game that you've never tried, give it a whirl. They do have free weekends from time to time, especially on Steam. I think you can get the game for about 15-16 quid off of CD keys. It is definitely worth it for that price. It's definitely worth it for around about the 20 to 25 quid mark. 100%. You can sink hundreds of thousands of hours into this game and have loads of different experiences in each and every match. Now, it's not perfect. It does have some ping issues for some reason. No matter how fast your internet is, a lot of the pings on a lot of the servers are horrendous, and and sometimes there is a tiny bit of lag. But apart from that, that's a very minor thing, and most of the time doesn't even affect the gameplay. But what I wanted to talk about with How Let Loose is just the feeling you get when you get in a squad that are communicating, that are working together, and, you know, not being dicks to one another, you know. I've only ever had one horrendously bad encounter on How Let Loose, and that was recently, the other day. A friend of mine and me, we joined an American server, and I don't have no beef with Americans at all in the slightest. You know, there are some awesome subscribers of mine who are American, and some who I speak to in the Discord group and all that kind of stuff, so I get along really well with everybody. But just because I was British, this guy gave me a horrendous torrent of abuse I have not received since, like, the original Modern Warfare 2 days, you know? The early Xbox 360 underage racists, you know, those kind of people. And just because I was British, oh my god, he went, oh, yeehaw on me. Which, don't get me wrong, I have a great sense of humour, so I thought it was hilarious. I gave him shit back. So there was to and fro in, and of course after I then kind of laid into him a bit more, he was like, oh, I wasn't joking, bro, I wasn't joking. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. You were just being a dick, and you got called out on it. Screw you, hippie. But those things can happen. It's the internet. It's going to happen. I mean, you can mute people, and I was the captain. I could have kicked him out of the squad, then locked the squad to stop him from getting back in. But I'm not that petty. I wanted to keep him in because I wanted to give him shit, and it was still fun. However, that aside, if ever you if you have How Let Loose, or if you're thinking about picking it up, I have this video here, and I have a couple of other videos talking about How Let Loose. But if ever you fancy hopping on, I play with my subscribers as and when I can, of course, with different time zones, work and children and whatnot. It can be a bit difficult, but I do want to engage more with my audience, and I'd love to play games with you guys. So if you want to play How Let Loose with me, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will send you my Discord link, and then we can hopefully get some games rocking on that. Same goes for games like Monster Hunter or New World or Warzone 2. Whatever, you know, just pop it in there, ask the question, you know, does anybody fancy playing this? And more often than not, people have got that game. But How Let Loose is great because it's not about the kills, it's not about heroes, it's just about pushing the point. We had a squad which we were communicating very well. We managed to get up behind enemy lines, and we managed to capture the last point. We took out the enemy garrisons. We just jumped a couple of squads, you know, took them unawares, took them out. And this game is, you know, more on the realistic side. It's more like one shot to the body or head and you're dead. Or if you get shot in the leg or the arm or like lower torso, you got to bandage up or you die. If you have no bandages, you're going to bleed out and you're going to die. It's just great. It's phenomenal. There's minimal HUD. There's just, the maps are huge. All the different locations, especially on the PC version of the game, are incredibly varied, from snow and the fields and forests, you know, hills, and it's really good. The only thing I think is lacking is some desert ones, but then maybe that might be a bit too open. Like, literally, for this kind of game, you'd be picked off very easily by snipers. But regardless, it is one of the best World War II shooters out there, and it is, you know, there's loads of different roles that you can pick. I don't know how much more I can sell this to you, really. It's just, it's a fantastic game. Like I said, that's not about the kills. It's about working as a team and just pushing the objective. You will come across some people who take it super serial. They go really serious into this, kind of like in Squad. I'll make a video on Squad in the future. I've not long just started playing it, so I'm still, you know, getting to grips with it. So after I've put in a good 10-20 hours and I feel as though I can have a sort of beginner's view on Squad, I'll make a video on it. But Hell Let Loose is made by the same people, but Hell Let Loose is a bit more accessible, and that's the important thing. It's a lot more accessible. Yes, you can rank up. Yes, you can level up the different classes to unlock, to be able to pick different weapons for them, and different helmets and different cosmetics, historically accurate cosmetics. But you can unlock them as you level up. But yeah, Hell Let Loose is definitely worth a go. It's a great game to pick up in 2023, and now in 2022, it's probably, like I said, it's probably on offer somewhere. But yeah, but let me know in the comments down below if you've played it, if you're going to play it, or if you want to join myself, and I'm trying to get a few of my other subscribers to get involved in it. But next year, I'm hopefully going to be doing some game giveaways for game codes and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to give some codes away for this game and other games. Here's hoping, but thank you very much for watching.